He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every attack.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. JT Realmuto is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Bryce Harper is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. On the ground for Dozier at second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1 the count. Got him swinging in the dirt. Suzuki has it. The throw to first is in time, and the into the box now. Juan Soto, lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper giving chase. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
The
first offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for Zimmerman. It's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. Quinn is there, and he'll make the catch. Gene Segura standing in, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Soto racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Roman Quinn, lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Rendon in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 8 hits in 40 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now in the box, Jason Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit in the air out to left field. Soto is there, makes the catch, and the side. Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. And we'll likely see him square around a bunt. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, 2 gone. In now is Adam Eaton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Kingery is there, and he'll make the catch. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now batting, JT Realmuto, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And there's 1 away. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Eaton is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Kingery takes his lead at third with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Reed Hoskins.
Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver.
Ryan
Here's the first pitch.
Zimmerman.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. And he fouls this one off.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in now, Brian Dozier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5.
A swing and a miss. Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The third baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Now he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next for Philadelphia.
First pitch coming, here it is.
The left fielder.
Line toward the gap in left center. Robles is there, and he'll make the catch to into the box now. Max Scherzer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And that's out number 1. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
The first
Rhys
baseman.
Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line to the right side. Eaton is there, and it's a very... And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and a strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Looking to send him packing again. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Segura has a play. He's got it 1 away. Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. Back up, oh no, that got him. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He was a ground out victim last time up. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Here it comes on 0-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The batter number
He's set. Here it comes. Didn't
Ryan.
quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a good fastball swing on him. In now, Gene Segura. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto moves over. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Roman Quinn. He's over 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Howie Kendrick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Washington, number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Quinn has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he's out on a strong throw. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And the next at bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready with the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Harper is there to make the catch, and they'll get. Eric Fetty is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23.
Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Jay Bruce will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas.
Jay Bruce
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jay Bruce becomes out number 2 this inning. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning. Mike Morin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one. But
a drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Morin A 6'4" right-hander. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Up next for
Standing in, Kurt Suzuki singled home a run in his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn is under it, and he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Line toward right center. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. And that's Bryce Harper. The winning run is at first base. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Dozier over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And a relay to the plate. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victory.